Okay, YouTube, it's Saturday, 2/18, May 28th. And I've been out here doing this floor, putting this insulation in, sound deadening or whatever you want to call it. But we got it in there. And all this stuff just scoot out the way and move it just to get it all in. I'm gonna probably just wait before I put anything else in there. I just want to go ahead and get that out the way. So when I get ready to put the carpet in, first I got to get my hose for my seats and everything back in too. So I still got quite a bit to do, but I just want to go ahead and get that in and get it out the way. So it's in there. And now I'm trying to figure out this trunk. I got to get this trunk off, but even when I get the trunk off and get it back on, I got some problems with this tensioner stuff, man. This thing's so heavy. So I know it ain't right because it ain't hooked up. So, man, this stuff way too old for me to try to know what it is. So I'm gonna have to try to figure it out and get somebody probably that know how this thing's supposed to be going. Because it's got a thing enough for that to hook to, but man, it's before I wasn't even born in '67, so I don't know. But I'll figure it out though, cause this thing's so heavy to lift up, man, it don't make no sense. So, but we'll get it right. We'll holler back. Okay, YouTube, it's still Saturday, 4 o'clock. And I got the trunk off and I got the hood flipped over, so I wanted y'all to see where we were starting at. Trunk, not so bad. Little rust, not that bad. Hood, different story. Got a lot of work to do over here. I think what I'm gonna do is take that grinder and grind it down for the most part. See what we got. But I think it's pretty solid. It's just surface rust though. It ain't like it's rusted all the way through and through or nothing like that. So, and I drilled, since I had flipped over, I drilled my hose back in that part. So yep, we got a lot of work to do to this hood. Like I said, the trunk ain't gonna be that bad, not at all. Got some work to do around here. Try to figure this out. All the way around, look pretty decent. Ain't that bad. It didn't have no rubber, so I'll be buying some rubber to put back on it. Cause I don't like to not have rubber around the trunk. So I order some rubber. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about ordering some more of this too. I'm thinking about it. It's still on the door, but it's old, so I might just go ahead and order some more. So the door jams ain't that bad either. So it ain't like this stuff ain't that bad. It's just this hood. So we'll get this done though. We'll work it out and we'll get the rust out of it and we'll make it look good. Alright, I just want y'all to see where we were starting at. We'll holler back. Okay, YouTube, it's Sunday, 2/49/93. I've been out here for a while since I got out of church, man. Been working on this trunk because I normally would just I normally don't do this much on the trunk or hood or nothing like that. But like I said, I'm trying to take this car to another level, but I know it's not gonna be a show car, but I'm just trying to take it to another level. I want it to be nice and decent. So I done been here for some hours just sanding and sanding and sanding. I done went from 80 to 180. And I think I'm gonna it feels pretty good right here. But since I normally just wait till I get it all done, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and prime it because, you know, it had some rust on it and now it got metal exposed and I don't want to take no chance on waiting no 2 or 3 days until I get this done because this gonna be even worse. I hadn't got to that one yet. So I got this sand down real good. I'm finna spray it off and wipe it down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get this some primer. because I don't want this rust to come back. So, like I said, I normally don't do it like this. Well, I normally don't spend as much time on no trunk, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do it anyway. So, we got everything sanded down really good. So I'm finna blow all this dust off of it, wipe it down, and try to get this in primer right quick. And then we will be moving on to the trunk around here. I'm gonna have to get all this stuff out, make it smooth. And the door jams, we will get on all that. So it ain't, one good thing about it, ain't that much to cover up. So it'll be pretty easy to do this one right here. So that's what we'll do. We'll holler back at y'all in a minute. Okay, y'all, that's just a little thin coat I put on. I'm gonna set that for a few minutes, then I go ahead and finish it up. Hit it one more good time, and that'll be good enough to keep the rust from coming back. We'll holler back. Okay, let me cut this thing off when it ain't working. Okay, YouTube, I got it in primer. And I think it done exactly what I wanted to do. I was trying to capture the reason I done so much sanding, because I really wanted to look new. I mean, that's what I really was going for, and that's what I think I got. Because believe it or not, man, this thing looks, it was worth the time I spent sanding on it. Because I mean, it really, really looks good. So now I know when I put the paint on, it's gonna really make a big difference. It's gonna look really good. So I'm very, very happy with the time I spent on it, because hey, with these kind of results, man, you can't go wrong. I mean, this hood, oh Lord, trunk, man, this trunk looks, man, it's like a new trunk. I mean, it really do. So all I gotta do now is get on this rest of this stuff, man. We got, like I said, I was setting these goals for the week, and this is one of them down, as far as like getting this trunk done so it'll be ready for spray. Now I gotta do the same thing with this hood, which I'm dreading it, but I gotta do it. And we gotta get this trunk, and we gotta get these door jams. But that's the goal for the week, and for me to kind of like accomplish the color. I mean, Man, I'm still undecided, man. I want to go back white, the original color. But at the same time, man, I kind of like, I want to change the color too. So I got to really get my head together, man, and think about what I'm going to do. Because I hooked up this color, man, that would really look good on here. But I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to keep it original or just go ahead and mix up my own color and put on here. So I got to think about it. But I got a few days to think about it, so. Because ain't no telling how long I'm going to spend on this hood. Man, I probably won't even touch this hood till tomorrow. I don't even really want to mess with it. I'm going to let it sit here. Because I had it soaking, but it ain't doing much good. So I'm going to just let it sit here prior to starting tomorrow. Get a fresh start. And that's the thing about doing this, man. While everybody enjoying their holidays and having a good time and barbecuing. Man, when you do this kind of stuff, boy, you up in here just putting in that work. So you kind of like got to be sacrifices, man. You have to come in here and get it in. Come in here and get it in. For results like these, you don't mind coming. Because I'm very, very impressed with this trunk lid. So we good. We good. We'll holler back. Okay, YouTube, it's Monday, May 30th, 91 degrees in the shop. And we got a lot of stuff going on. I done took the intake. With my neighbor, he come over here, he snatched the intake off, the valve cover, stuff like that. We crank up the motor though. We did crank it up and let it run. It backfired one time. I think we just put too much gas in it, but it did crank and run. Cause I'm gonna go ahead and prep these valve covers and I'm gonna paint this intake too, man. Make it look decent. I don't know exactly if I don't know exactly what colors yet I'm gonna do as far as like, I might just do the silver on the intake. So I'm not for sure yet, but I'll see how they go. And man, I got up early this morning to come out here, man, and I've been on this hood all morning long. And it's looking a whole lot better. But it's got a couple of little rust pits in it up here in the front part, which I knew that was gonna be there. So, because that's why I fixed the front, because of that. So, but we're gonna prime it up. We're gonna probably end up priming this hood several times because I want to make it, I'm gonna try to get the primer thick, really, really thick on here, so I can sand it real good and easy and make it real smooth for the paint. But since I got all this rust off right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I wipe it down with some vinegar and stuff like that, vinegar and water. So, and then I wipe it down with some lacquer thinner because I like to get that stuff off of it just in case to have a, but anyway, that's just stuff I be doing. This ain't nothing for nobody else to really try. But yeah, I'm finna get ready to mix up some primer right quick and try to get something on this hood right quick. We'll holler back. Okay, YouTube, it's 5:58. Might as well say 6 o'clock. Still 91 degrees, May the 30th. And I got a little surprise for y'all. I did not paint the, I changed my mind on the color of what the car gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. And man, I wish y'all could I wish you could see it in the sun, but you can't. But this is what it is. But I'm going ahead and doing it now because I'm finna have to stop working on this car. But man, everything turned out great. I wish you could see the color though, man. It's got a lot of metal flake. I mean, it's really looks really nice, man. Really nice. So, but that's what we got. All right, so as I was saying, I gotta quit working on this car because somebody just dropped off the truck. And I'm gonna go ahead and just dedicate my time to it. So I'm not gonna be working on this car for a minute until I get through with this truck. So I'm gonna end this video right here. And yeah, as soon as I get back on it, man, as soon as I get a chance to get back on it, I get back on it. We'll holler back.